Yo, what is going on, everybody? Today I'm bringing you guys an NHL 23 Hut Team Builders video. Let's get right into it. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the team builders, which ones are the best, how to make them, which ones you should definitely have, and why you should make them. So to start it off, I want to show you guys the ones that I made. First, I made the Jokinen. He's my first line center. He has quick draw, so I have that on. I also have light the lamp on for him. I don't really use anything else for him. But he has 88 faceoffs, very good for first line center. But he is, I think he's definitely worth the first line center spot. The second one I made was to Chuck, and I've used him on center and wing. I think he's better on wing. His faceoffs are good enough for center. He has close quarters, which is very good. I have that on him. He has 90 speed. He does not lose the puck. As you can see, he's a big boy. I mean, 6'2", 232. He's hard to knock off the puck. Born leader, you don't want that. Definitely use close quarters on him. Definitely gets him a lot of goals. So next I have Owen Nolan. He is good. He has gold close quarters, which is definitely a very good gold trait. He's pretty good. He's kind of big. He's very slow. I will say he feels like the slowest person on the ice when I use him. He does fine. He scores his goals. He has light the lamp, which is good. Gold close quarters is very good. I don't really use it because I have silver close quarters on the Chuck, and I feel like there's no point to have both on. But yeah, they are both very good. So next on the list I have Peter Tootin. He has truculence, which I use, and gold shutdown, which I also use. I don't really need truculence on him. I just have it on him just because I had 3 extra points. I just threw it on him. I've bombarded on him, and he's not fast, but he's not slow. Like, he'll get burnt by any fast winger, but any other like team builders, like he'll keep up with them, and he'll bump them off as he is fairly big. His shot, I mean, I really don't shoot with him. There's really no point in this game, but he's a very good card. The next one I made was Murphy. He is very good. He does feel faster than he looks. I use both Light the Lamp and Gladiator on him, and I don't use any of his abilities. I think you should definitely get, because he's very good. Hejduk, who he is definitely the worst one out of everyone that I have. Definitely one that you can just pass on making. In order to make one of the 89 overall team builder cards, what you need is 8 84 overall team builders from each team, depending on what division you're going with. Now, as you can see, there's 2 team builders per division. For Atlantic, you have numminen and Jokinen. For Metro, you have Tootin and Murphy. For Central, you have Hejduk and Tkachuk. For Pacific, you have Nolan and Duchesne. Now, to make one of these 89 overall team builders, what you need is 8 of the 84 team builders for whatever division you're going with. And what you can do is, once you make those 8, you can make one of the 2, and then you have to make those 8 again, then you can make the other one. Now, the 4 that I recommend that are the best, that you should make before the others, is to make Jokinen before numminen. I wanna say Tootin before Murphy, but Murphy's really good. It all just depends on your defense for this one. But I did make Tootin before I made Murphy, and I like it. He's still on my first line. Obviously, Murphy is already on my second line D pair. For Central, definitely you want to make the Chuck. You honestly really don't want to make Hejduk, as he's just not it. He's just not good. Pacific, you definitely want to make Nolan. He is super good, especially with close quarters. Gold close quarters. The only thing is, it's 8 points, so you just have to use it smart. I have made 6 of the 8. My last one's to make numminen and Duchesne. So each one of these team builders costs about 250 to 300k, depending on when and how quickly you want to build it. If you want to wait over time and are patient to buy the cards that you need for the 84s, then you can typically spend under 250k if you buy them at the right price and wait. But if you're eager to make it and want to do it all at the same time, then you're probably going to spend over 300k. Now, personally, I believe this is the best investment in the game at the moment, because later on in the game, you'll be able to trade in these team builders for better team builders, which will be higher in overall, and it'll be the same price that you just paid for to make one of these. But you have to do, most likely you have to trade in 2 of these 89 overall team builders to get one of the whatever overall it's going to be team builder. To make one of these guys, you're going to need, like I said, about 300k. And right now I'm going to show you how I'm going to make numminen. So as you can see, this is the Atlantic division. So you're going to want to go through and see what you already have, and then you're going to want to go through and buy the cards that you still need. All right, so now since I'm doing the Atlantic division for numminen, I went through the teams and I quick filled them, I auto filled them. But all this is doing is showing me how many of the cards that I already have. However, I do not like to send in the 83s or higher, as you can sell them or use them in sets later on. So I just send those back to the collection, and then I look at what I have. And for these team building sets, what you need is 5 81 pluses, 5 80 pluses, and then 15 of the 74 plus. So then I come to my collection and I see what I have. So I have 3 of the 81 pluses, so I only need 2 more. Then I have 1 of the 80 plus, so that means I need 4 more. And then I only have 1 of the 74 plus, which means I need 14 more. I'm going to build this card, and then I'll show you guys how much I spent after I built it. Alright guys, so I've just purchased the rest of the cards that I needed, and so now I'm going to send them to the set. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 81 pluses, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 80 pluses. So now I can send the rest of the cards in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I sent those guys in, and now I have 25 of 25. Now the set's complete. So I can go ahead and complete that set. So for the Boston team builder, after having, I believe, 5 cards it was at the beginning, I spent about 24k making that one. Alright, so now that I purchased everything, I'm going to autofill it because I didn't have any 83s or pluses. And there we go, I just filled it all in. Now I'm going to complete that one. So doing the Sabres set, we spent just about 28k building that card. Alright, so now that I finished the Detroit set and sent it all in, we spent just about 21k making that one. Alright, so now that I finished the Florida set, we sent it all in, and we had just about 10 cards to start, and I spent 18k making this set. Alright, so we are halfway with the 4 done, and we have just now spent just about 91k to make these 4 cards. Now I just finished the Canadian set, and I spent 22k on it. So now let's complete that, and let's move on to the next. Alright, so now I've finished Ottawa's team builder, so now let's complete this set. I spent just about 30k on this one. Alright, so now that I'm done with Tampa, I spent just about 31k building Tampa's. So now let's complete this. Alright, so now I've just finished the Leafs team builder, and that cost me 26k. So now let's finish this. Let's go to my inbox, get the last 4, send them to my collection. Then let's go to numminen and send them in there. So the first half of the cards cost me 91k, and now the second half cost me 110k just about. So after all said and done, building numminen just cost me just about 201k. But yeah, so now let's complete numminen and let's pick him up. So as you can see, now we have the numminen, and he cost me about 201k. We started with 522k, we ended with 321k, so it was roughly about 200k. The cards that I already had probably saved me about probably 30 to 50k at least. But yeah guys, this is the truth about the team builders. Easy to make if you have the coins. If not, obviously they're gonna be hard to make, as they are almost 200 to 300k each, and depending how quickly you want to buy them. The last one I have to make is Duchesne, and I don't think I'm gonna make him, but let's put numminen on the team, see who he takes out. Gonna take out Adam Fox, which I'm fine with that. So there we go guys, we just put him on the team. Anyways guys, that's been the video. That's been the truth about the team builders. They're a very good investment, as they will be with your team for a while, and they will also help you later on in the game, as you can trade them in for better cards. I just made numminen in probably about 20 minutes. They're not very hard to make. As long as you have the coins, 200 to 300k, and you also want to make sure that you have some untradables to throw in there, just so that you're not for sure spending a lot, but on average I probably spent about 25k per team, even though I already had just about like 5-10 players already. People do list the cards up pretty pricey, so if you want to save coins, you're better off buying it like patiently, just waiting and buying them as the prices are low. But obviously if you want them right then and there, then you're going to spend more coins just buying whatever your options are, right? But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment what you think. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Peace.